Citizenship. It's a word that gets thrown around a lot these days. You've used it before. What does it mean? Is it hard to be an active citizen? Is citizenship at its finest exercised merely through voting? Is voting even important? We looked up a 2004 report done by Elections Canada, and our cohort of youth aged 18 to 37 boasted the lowest voter turnout. Do you need to be really informed to vote? We checked out the SFU Vancouver campus to ask some current students on their opinions. When asked whether they consider themselves to be active citizens, this is what students said.
Not really. Well, because I've never voted or I don't support a political party or anything, so.
Yeah, just following the topics, being involved on a student level, a university level, and a national and provincial level.
I'm employed and I go to school. That's basically it.
Active in politics, or if you divide up into thirds, I'm probably in the top half of the bottom third.
I do volunteer my time when I can. I'm aware. I try to be aware and make changes in my own personal life that reflect my political beliefs.
Next, we wanted to find out if there are ways to contribute as a citizen other than voting.
I suppose just getting out there and volunteering and stuff and doing your part.
I think just volunteering at a local organization or getting involved with student politics or even getting involved with clubs.
Just anyone who volunteers or does anything that's beneficial for society.
Really, everyday interactions with people, how you conduct yourself every single day has an impact.
What about the hard facts? It appeared that the statements didn't correlate well with the practice. While 50% of students said that volunteering is a good way to contribute to society, only 37.5% are members of public organizations or formal groups, and 25% of these students were members of clubs. Is it a matter of disinterest? 75% of students surveyed speak with family and friends about current events, while only 37.5% of them speak about politics. It seems that news is a lot more interesting to students than politics. 75% of students surveyed still read newspapers for information. 25% check news online, and 25% watch TV for news. So is active citizenship a matter of informity, since 50% claim to be well-informed? Enough even to vote?
It's easier to vote in federal and provincial elections. I think voting civically is actually way more important than voting. We have more impact in civic elections than we do in federal and provincial elections, but it's...
Interestingly, 62.5% of students were eligible to vote in all elections, but only 25% of them actually did, and a similar 25% voted in the student elections. Perhaps most interesting of all is that 50% of students surveyed would vote to keep a party that they didn't like out of office.
I would rather vote to keep a party I would like in office, but if worse comes to worse, then yeah.
Besides politics, what would be an important issue facing student citizens today?
Probably tuition fees, rising housing costs, and probably transportation, I'd say.
That's a tough one. Decreased funding for education, then I'll throw in with that tuition increases as well. Increased regulations on free speech, especially during times of elections. There's that bill that's coming out, I think it's Bill 36 or something, that limits the spending money of third parties.
I think that drug abuse is one problem, and homelessness, and also the increase in tuition fees.
Granted, this isn't an ideal student survey of SFU, considering numerous research restrictions. It is, however, a pretty good observation of student citizenship today, and complements the aforementioned Elections Canada study nicely.